Good afternoon. I would like to introduce our MC for tonight, our student instructor, Miss Robinson. One at a time. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mrs. Robinson. I'm an instructor here at Royal. And tonight we're going to give you our prom presentation for Project Prom here at Royal. We're very glad that you're here tonight, and we thank you all for coming. Okay? Tonight we have Miss Ranger. She's going to stand here and she's going to assist the ladies. And you all know Miss Alice. Okay, and we also have our gentleman. Our first gentleman is Ralph. Okay. All right. And our second gentleman that's going to assist the ladies is Montavious. Oh, and we also have another one. Escort. Keontae. We have our first gentleman to stand in this position for us, please. All right, everybody, we're getting ready to introduce our first model, our first two models. Our first two models is Monique Dent and Alicia Locks.
Get it.
Our first model, Monique Dent. Her hair was done by Denise DeWalt. Her makeup done by herself, Monique Dent, and her nails, Alicia Locks. Our second model, Alicia Locks. Her stylist was Cindy Cruz. Her nails were done by herself, Alicia Locks, and her makeup was done by Monique Dent. Our next lady, our model is Kim Morano and Danielle Wagner. Okay, our first model, Kim Morano, her hair was done by Karen Price. Her makeup was done by Chantel Hill, and her nails was done by Karen Price. Our second model, her makeup was done by Hilda Noyola. Her hair was done by Adrienne Allen, and her nails was done by Elizabeth. Our third models. Our third model is Lacey Reese. And our third model is Laura Wells. done by Desiree Tao. Her nails was done by herself, Lacey Reese. And her makeup was done by herself, Lacey Reese. Sorry, her name is Desiree Joao, I'm sorry. And our second model, her stylist was Stephanie President. Her nails were done by Vicky Ramirez. And her makeup was done by Hilda Noyola. Okay. What was her last name? Alexander, I'm sorry. All right. Our fourth models are Uzma, I can't really pronounce her last name, O'Derry, and Lamarian Alexandra. Our first model, Uzma, her hair was done by Rachel, and her nails was done by Leilani Backham, and her makeup was done by Vicky Ramirez. Our second model, her stylist was Deidre Greenleaf and Nikita Grenier. So we had two people working on her. And her makeup was done by Kendra Matthews, and she did her own nails. Our fifth model is Norma Jean Vasquez and Kenya Hernandez. Our first model, her hair was done by Sharonda Watson. Her makeup was done by Kendra Matthews. And her nails was done by Chantel Jett. Okay. Our second model, her hair was done by Joelle Howard. Her makeup was done by Tanisha Horace. And her nails was done by one of our male nail technicians, Travis. Our sixth models are Brittany Albert and Alice Dilworth. Okay, our first model, her hair was done by Aranisha Banks. Her nails was done by Lonnie, and her makeup was also done by Aranisha Banks. Our second model, her hair was done by Jessica Williams. Her makeup was done by Alice DeWitt herself, and her nails was done by Zan Tran. Okay, our seventh models are Melissa Armstrong and Tasha Hinky. Our first model, Melissa Armstrong, her hair was done by Patrice Sims, her nails done by Chantel Jett, and her makeup was also done by Chantel Jett. Our second model, her stylist was Tasha Hall, her makeup was done by Tasha Hall, and her nails was also done by Tasha Hall. Our eighth models are Jerica Scott and Demetrius Walker. Our first model, her stylist was Miss Aaron. Her makeup was done by herself, Jerica Scott. Our second model, her stylist was also Miss Aaron. Her makeup artist was Jerica Scott, and her nails was done by Jessica Gateman. Our ninth models are Danielle Field and Monica Martinez. Our first model, Danielle Fields, her hair was done by Camicia Hawkins. Her makeup was done by Camicia Hawkins. And her nails was done by Miriam. Our second model, her hair was also done by Camicia Hawkins. Her nails was done by Miriam Martinez. And her makeup was also done by Camicia Hawkins. Our 10th models are Erica Taylor and Estella Aguilera.
Pretty mama. Get it, cheap. Go, lady. No cheap.
Our first model, her hair was done by Ashley Johnson. Her makeup was done by Estella Aguilera herself. Our second model, her makeup was done by Estella Aguilera, and her stylist was Ashley Johnson. Our last set of models are Juanita Mouton and Lizette Espinoza.
Those my students. Yay! Beautiful.
All right. Our first model, her stylist was LaToya Taylor, and her makeup was done by Juanita Moulton herself. Our second model, her hair was done by Bianca Alvarez. Her nails was done by Lizette Espinoza herself, and her makeup was done by Juanita Mouton. Okay, ladies, give them a spin and let them see your hair. Right, beautiful. If any of you are seeing anything that you like, and we know that all these ladies are beautiful tonight, so you're more than welcome to ask them who their stylist is and get their number. Leave them your number and your name so you can come and get your hair done for prom, because we will be happy to have you here. Thank you for coming to Royal Lake. I need my ladies on the end to walk around, exit out that door, and I'll meet y'all out there in a minute.
You're beautiful, Monique. Stop playing like that. She is ridiculous.
you in this here presentation. I need you ladies or gentlemen, whoever style your model hair, go out there with your model.
Oh, it hurt. Oh, it hurt. Oh.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys coming in. And that goody thing I told you guys about, don't miss out, that is every prom participant gets to get her hair, her nails, her makeup done at Raw for free. If you want your makeup service done, we appreciate it if you bring your own makeup. We will do the service, but for health purpose, it's always good to have your own makeup. Another thing, the guys will get a free haircut and a free manicure. Okay? Now, the key is, whichever model you like, go to that model or that stylist, and they're going to give you a card, okay, with their name on it. Present that card to Ms. Granger or myself, and we're going to write your name down. Please put the correct phone number, because I know the prom ain't this weekend, but what we need to make sure and confirm that you are going to show up for that free service so that the student will be here. If you tell that student you coming in for that service, we will make sure that student is here to service you. Okay? Any questions? Now, if those who have brothers and sisters or best friends that's here and they couldn't make the presentation tonight, they must have their school ID that say 2011 and 2012. Don't bring 2010 because it's not going to work. Okay? It must be this year. Now, if you're a junior or freshman and you're going to the prom, your student ID still have 2011, 2012, okay? Feel free to let them know to come up and get their service. As a matter of fact, have them to call Raw School or give them the number off your card and have them to call so that we can book an appointment for them, okay? Are there any questions? Because when it's free, you know, they might be knocking the door down. Okay. Ms. Granger, you have to march back in. We're going to have the model to march back, walk back in with her stylist today.
Okay, we're going to start with Juanita Mouton and Lizette Espinoza. Please walk in with your stylist. Juanita Mouton and
Juanita Mouton,
Lizette
walking
Espinoza.
with your model. Juanita Mouton, where's your model?
We're going to start with the last one and to the first one. So the last ones that came in, we're going to start like
The
that.
last ones that came in start coming up to the front. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. Amen. Let the church say amen. The ones that some of their stylists aren't here. Their stylists aren't here.
That's okay. Come in, your stylist down here, just come in anyway. Come in and walk anyway. Even if your stylist isn't here, come on in. All right. The next models, Erica Taylor and Estelle Aguilera. Walk in with your model, with your stylist, please. All right. Monica Martinez and Danielle Field, walk in with your model, with your stylist, please. Come on. Come on through. All right. Okay. The next models, Demetrius Walker and Jerica Scott, walk in with your stylist, please. Okay, that's okay. All right. Tasha Hinkie and Melissa Armstrong, walk in with your model, with your stylist, please. Alice DeWort and Brittany Albert, walk in with your stylist. If your stylist isn't here, that's okay. Just come on in. Model Kenya Hernandez and Norma Jean Vasquez, walk in with your stylist. That's okay, come on in. Okay, the Marion Alexander and Uzma Quaderi, walk in. All right, come on in with the stylist. Norma Waltz and Lacey Reese. Model Kim Morano and model Danielle Waggy. Come on through. The stylist, all right. And model Aisha Locke and model Monique Dent. Come on in with your stylist. Okay, I'm going to say the stylist names again. The stylist for the first girls, Alicia Locks and Monique Dent. Their stylist is Cindy Cruz. Can you step up, Cindy? The stylist for models number 2, for Kim Morano and Danielle Waggy. Their hairstylist Danielle Waggy's hairstylist was Adrian Allen, and Kim Morano's hairstylist was Karen Price. Karen, can you step up? You're hiding back there. Step up a little bit more. There she go. All right, that's her right there. Okay. For models Lacey Reese and model Nora Waltz, Lacey Reese's stylist was Desiree Joel and stylist Stephanie Alexander. She's right there. Okay. For model number 4, Lamarian Alexander, her stylist was Deidre Greenlee and Nikita Greener. All right. And Uzma Oderi, her stylist was Rachel Griffin. All right. Models number 5, model Kenya Hernandez, her stylist was Joelle Howard. And model number 5, her Norma Jean Vasquez, her stylist was Sharonda Watkins. my present. All right. For models number 6, Alice DeWolf, her stylist was Jessica Williams. And Brittany Albert, her stylist was Aranisha Banks. Models number 7, Tasha Hinckley, her stylist was Tasha Hall. And her Melissa Armstrong, her stylist was Patrice Sims. Models number 8, Demetrius Walker and Jerica Scott, stylist Miss Aaron, stylist Miss Aaron. Models number 9, Danielle Field and Monica Martinez, Kamisha Hawkins. Models number 10, Estella Aguilera and model Erica Taylor, stylist Ashley Johnson. Models number 11, Juanita Mouton and Lizette Espinoza, Bianca Alvarez, and Latoya Taylor. Our escorts, can they come up front? Ralph, Sonia, Erica got Nakia Parker. And our other escorts, Deontay, just come on in, Montavious. All right, let's give everybody a round of applause. You guys are so fabulous, surprising, you guys are awesome. Thank you. All right. Let's walk out.
Beautiful lady. Thank you.